smart scams, $5 grams, Waves Mac attack with the yams. Ain't too many options in your plans. We was on the field, you was watching from the stands. You won't never spot me with Versace.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Target Talk. As always, we are your hosts. I'm Justin. I got Mike.
What up?
And today we got a special guest with us, Rakim Al-Jabbaar.
Peace.
Man, how's it going?
Bless, man. How you feeling?
Feeling good, feeling good. And that was his song, Open 24 Hours, just dropped.
Today as we
record, for sure.
Yeah, man. Welcome back. Welcome back to the studio, man. Yeah, we get to get a little more
solo this time.
Yeah, you
sure.
get your shine, man.
Shout out to the Irish family, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You in the appropriate size chair this time. We had
we had you
in a little stool. The
properly accommodated.
Yeah. But nah, we glad to have you back, man.
I hazed me the first time.
Yeah, it wasn't on purpose, man.
You know, they don't even have those chairs anymore.
Oh,
so
for real, smart move.
Oh man, well we can just jump right on to it if you're ready to go.
For sure.
All right, man. Well, your name, it carries weight. But someone hearing you for the first time, how would you describe who Rakim Al-Jabbaar is?
Fuck. Simplest way I be saying that shit is like, I'm like if excuse me, if Wu-Tang and UGK had a baby.
Okay.
Is what I would say.
Yeah, that's a good combination.
Yeah.
That's some greats right there. Yeah.
So let's talk about it. Your name, that is. We talked about it a little bit last time when you were here, but now we're focusing solely on yourself. The name Rakim is obviously synonymous in hip hop for greatness.
For sure.
Was that your intentional? I mean, that was intentional from your father, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's my father's favorite rapper. He wanted me to be a rapper. Him and my mama fought about my name. Thank God he won the fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, partially won the fight because my mama don't call me Rakim, but that's my name on paper. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to wear that. But yeah, that was his intentions from the jump, for me to be a rapper. And so he gave me that name, put that pressure on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have a lot of pressure on you with your name, but you also got a lot of pressure on you with your father.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a legend in the city.
Yeah.
Part of a legendary group, Nemesis.
Yeah.
What was that like? What was that a lot of pressure growing up?
Nah, I think for some reason when it's like, when you living in it, it's kind of hard to feel or see.
Yeah.
You know? It's just your life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I never really even recognized it, more so until recently, just because everybody says it. So then I start thinking like, damn, it is some pressure, I guess. Or the more I pay attention to like they accolades and what they did, if I look at it from that perspective, then yeah, they had a song that was on the charts for 48 weeks straight on the Hot 100, 52 weeks in a year. Like, oh, okay, that's some shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Or, and it's just a different time. The way they even got their deal was they sold 20,000 vinyl out the trunk in like 1986. That's crazy when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Selling 20,000 copies independent. They were so far ahead of the curve. We just did an interview together for Black Music Month with 97.9, right? They were so far ahead of the game without knowing it that they didn't really know that they messed up, because they started their own label in 1986, pressed their own records, sold their own records.
Yeah.
You feel me? They could have stayed independent, or they could have did a joint venture with their deal and been the first rap label in Texas.
Yeah.
And really built on that, because one of the main members went on to be a music executive for 25 years. He done worked with every major artist, every label in the game. You know what I'm saying? So he has the knowledge and the acumen. He could have applied it to their label, and the Dallas scene would probably look way different now if they would have stayed down that path.
Yeah. They were probably kind of just doing it just because they felt like they had to, right out of necessity.
Definitely, because it was a time, in that time, hip hop is new. They playing hip hop on the radio for the first time too. My father would fly to New York every 2 weeks and buy records for them to play on the radio down here.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not no. They had a radio show on KNON, but it's like it's no hip hop stations. You got to put yourself in that mind frame. So all of this shit is new. So yeah, they had to press their own records. They had to throw their own shows. They had to do everything themselves.
Yeah.
So it was out of necessity, like you're saying.
And not knowing that they really just working like
not even knowing what they doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? They was ahead of their time for
That's
sure.
crazy. That's crazy.
Well, you brought up the Dallas rap scene. How do you see it as it is today?
Man, I think it's in the best place that it's been ever, really, since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that I seen coming 13 years ago, honestly. I knew around 2022 that we would get like a big break. And if you look back, like 2022 is kind of like when we get Big X. We just did fucking Jimmy Kimmel. Like,
Yeah.
like, what we talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Right? So I think we're in a beautiful space. I think our side of the game is still dropping the ball. You know what I'm saying? The whatever you want to call them, trap rappers, street rappers, whatever, club music, all that, they outworking us, they outperforming us, they outproducing us. You know what I'm saying? And I think the main issue is everyone on this side of the tracks has these overinflated egos, and they not working together and doing things that could propel this side of the scene, because we could be just as big as the other side. We have the talent, we just don't have the work ethic.
Yeah. I can see that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know you grew up basically in rap. When did you actually start rapping? You know?
Rapping,
Yeah.
12 when my daddy died,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
That's when I like zoned in on that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was rapping before then, but not like seriously or nothing like that. I just like to rhyme more than everything. Like, I'll never forget the day they taught me how to rhyme at school, because I got my ass beat. Because I wouldn't talk without rhyming.
Oh, for real?
That shit was driving my mama crazy. You know what I'm saying? She had to beat that shit out of me. You feel me? But yeah, 12 years old is when I started writing. My English teacher was the one who told me to, because that's when they start teaching you poetry. And I wrote a poem that made her cry. And she knew my father had passed, so she was like, you know, this is good for you. It's something therapeutic. You should keep writing. And she was into music too. She had graduated from Skyline with Badu. So she was like, you should keep doing this. So that's when I started going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the pen is well versed.
Hell yeah. I mean, to the point to where I put it down at 15.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you don't write no more?
Nah.
You start writing at 15. That's
I tried to recently, and it's just not been my process for so long that it's just hard to do. It don't even feel right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what's your process like now? Is it punching? Is it?
No. I just write it in my head.
Oh, just in your head. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just like, you know, I could drive and write a song. I fucked the homie up one time. He's a drummer. His name Med. Shout out to Med. Y'all heard of Brand New Funk?
No, I'm not.
No?
No,
Y'all consider yourself hip hop heads? I'm not finna slander you. I'm just asking. I'm finna put you on.
Yeah,
if you
Put us on.
Okay,
Man.
so every Saturday and Sunday at the Armory in Deep Ellum, you can go see Brand New Funk perform. It's a DJ and a drummer.
Okay.
And they only play classic hip hop music.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And they might put their little twist on it. He might play the sample and bring it into the song. Like, it's kind of, the DJ is Menace, Mez is a drummer.
Okay.
That's their style. They got their own thing. Y'all should go check it out. It's from 3 to 7 every Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, yeah.
That sounds like my bag too.
Yeah, I'm saying it's gonna. And you got to get there. It's free. So you got to get there on time.
Yeah, because everybody.
So it'll be packed. They won't let nobody in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but Meds asked me to get on a song one day, and I go over there to where they're recording it. I asked him, can I smoke it? Like we smoking outside. I go smoke outside. He's talking to. I'm having a conversation with him, right? I'm writing a rap in my head while I'm talking to him.
Yeah.
Right. And so when I'm done smoking, he's done talking. I was like, all right, I'm ready. And he was like, what? He was like, you could do that while you talking.
When you even start?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I could write like 5 songs in my head before I gotta get them out the way.
Yeah.
Or I'll forget them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
That's wild. So you have a pretty good memory then.
Yeah.
Is it
It's
just,
just
bar?
repetition though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just the same little
Yeah,
verse every.
It's just repetition. You do it so much.
Yeah.
But a lot of your favorite, you might not like. I knew this, but Punch just said it in the interview. Kendrick don't write. Absol don't write. Right. Most of the people that Rockefeller didn't write because they seen Hove do it.
Yeah.
So like Beanie didn't write. Freeway stopped writing. I don't think Styles P write.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is not. I ain't talking about. I don't count punching in.
Yeah.
If you punching in, you cheating. Like
Okay.
that's not what we talking about. You know what I'm
I saw
saying?
the way you look when I asked if you punch in.
Yeah, like, nah, that's fugazi. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's I'm not standing in no mic thinking of the next two bars. And then, nah, that's, even though I will say, I saw Crooked Eye do that, but rap it fast. So he rapped 4 bars and then tell them to start it over. And when those 4 bars was done playing, he had 4 more.
Wow.
I never seen nothing like that. That shit blew my mind.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's impressive though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Before we get into the work, what's something that people should know about you that doesn't always make it out into the music?
I think if I wanted to, I probably could be a comedian. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people have this like for some reason I had this like serious perspective. You know what I'm saying? I went to eat with a woman recently and she's known me from music and stuff, and she was like, I don't think I've ever seen you smile. I'm like, what? But she tripped because she's seeing my personality. Like, I'm super goofy, you know what I'm saying? I'm a funny nigga.
Yeah.
I play too much, you know what I'm saying? But that don't come across in the music for some reason. So that's what I would say. Like, I'm not that serious. I can be, but
Yeah.
I like to have fun.
Got both sides, you know.
Yeah, I'm a Gemini, so
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
well balanced.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you gotta be balanced, man. You can't
For sure.
you can't always be serious all the time.
You can't always be no way. I feel like that's the secret of life is learning how to sit in the middle no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's the time and place of everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Let's get into the new music though. You just dropped Astro Buds with Debbie Stones and
yeah, for
Donnie
sure.
Domino. Perfect timing.
Yeah,
Dropped it
man.
on the perfect weekend as well.
20 music. You know what I'm saying? A little tune.
How did that song come about? I mean,
Yeah. You know, some premium flowers. You know what I'm saying? I had been wanting to work with Debbie for a minute, and I felt like that song just fit. You know what I'm saying? So once me and Donnie came up with it, I just reached out to him. He came through,
Yeah.
and we laced it up.
Yeah. You spoke on collabs earlier. Is that something you like to do?
Yeah.
Like collabing with other Dallas artists and stuff?
Yeah, for sure. Because, like I said, I feel like we should work together more. Behind the scenes, I be trying to make it happen, but it don't be panning out. But I believe we stronger together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure.
There's a lot of talent out here, so
yeah.
if everybody just link up,
I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I have my theories about why it is the way it is, but I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of talent, but I don't get it. I don't get why everybody won't work together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody wants to be the guy or the one, or, you know what I'm saying? And they might have a fear of standing next to somebody and maybe them outshining them or something. Or, I don't know.
yeah. Yeah, there's got to be a separation between like being competitive. I'm sure as a rapper, you're competitive when you're writing, but also like you can work together at the same time.
And I think it's like that's easy to grasp if you have a sports background.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because if we play, I'm a football player, right? So even if we go play a pickup game, you could be my best friend.
yeah,
If you end up on the other team when we go to the field, hey, if I can break your neck, because I'm one of them.
yeah,
I'm not the guy that's on the football field. It's like, we're not trying to hurt nobody. No, I know I got 8 seconds to break a bone on your body. Play gonna last 8 seconds. However much harm I can bring to you, I'm doing it. You could be my brother.
Yeah.
I don't care. Now when we leave, we go eat together, smoke, have fun, whatever. But on the field, it's that. Basketball court, same thing, you know?
Yeah.
So I think, but if you don't have that sports background and you might not understand Kobe knowing that the first game in the Olympics that he has to run straight through Paul Gasol to set the tone. He still love him.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm finna let you know right now, not today. I don't love you today. Not until this game is over.
Exactly.
Right? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with me, I'm gonna apply that to rap. But I grew up in that environment too. I grew up as the youngest dude rapping with dudes that was 3-4 years older than me. So I gotta fight to get on the song anyway. But I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be cool when it's over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got to get that back, man.
And I feel like it makes everybody better.
Yeah.
If we're trying to outdo each other, you know what I'm saying?
If y'all both put y'all best verse forward on one song, that's gonna be
We're gonna get the best song.
exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
come on now.
Just good for the game, man.
Yeah.
Good for the game.
Yeah.
That's why, like, the whole thing with Kendrick when he came out with Control, I've said this before. I mean, he wasn't, he was trying to set the bar so people can get back to that rap, you know what I'm saying?
Control broke my heart, man.
You wasn't a fan?
I'm a day one J. Cole fan.
Oh,
And so Control is when I knew that Kendrick was better than Cole.
you realized early compared to a lot.
But it's mentality.
Yeah, a lot of people.
I had to explain it to my sister because I made her a Cole fan for me being day one. But when Cole said that he didn't understand what Kendrick meant, oh, no, that's dangerous. That's like being on the football field with me and you don't want to hurt nobody. That's dangerous. I'm trying to hurt everybody. Like Kendrick said it in the verse.
Yeah.
I love y'all, but this is hip hop, and you should know what time it is.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even have to tell you this.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to raise the bar for everybody. I'm raising the bar here, and everybody jump. Let's all go. Is what he was saying. Let's all raise the bar collectively. Some people got it, some people didn't.
Yeah.
And the ones who didn't, I don't feel like that they willing to go where Kendrick is willing to go
Yeah.
in competition. I think we just saw Drake.
I think we saw
Drake
that.
learn.
Yeah. We saw that. He played in the Seas, a while ago.
Yeah. He let it be known early.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of letting it be known early, man, you dropped Open 24 Hours off
Yeah.
your new album that you got coming out, FM 4840.
Yeah.
What's the message behind the track, man?
Oh man, that's just, you know what I'm saying, that's some quintessential hustler music, you know. It's open 24 hours and I don't care what you're selling. It's just, you know, when you want to come up and you in that grind mode, or even as an entrepreneur, no matter what it is, you can't really clock out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was on the road with one of my mentors, Stone Mecca. He played the guitar. He's the music director for RZA and Wu-Tang.
Okay.
Right? So I watched Stone. We go to sound check. We do the show. He do the after party. And then when everybody else is like winding down, he put his glasses on and he's doing the breakdown from the merch. He's doing his books for the day, basically. He ain't clocked out yet. Everybody else clocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still working. He's still on top of his business. You know what I'm saying? So that song is for anyone who's handling their business 24/7. Anybody with an entrepreneurial spirit. You know what I'm saying? The store's always open. We always working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the approach you take in the music.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's always something.
For sure. I don't never stop working. I mean, y'all got that project. It's another project that's coming out in the summer that's already done.
Yeah.
Right.
And I already got 4 new songs that don't have nothing to do with none of that.
Oh, you already working on another one.
Yeah, we already there. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit don't stop. You can't.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah. Well, yeah, man. I mean, this album it drops May 20th.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's something that you're excited for the people to hear off of this one?
It's a lot of personal stories on there. I feel like when I thought about what I wanted to talk about on this project, I felt like I could tell stories that would let people know me more and pull people closer to me. So that's what I'm excited about.
Yeah.
The stories. My favorite part right now is probably my mama talking at the end of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I got cussed out for that because she ain't always recording of it. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, just real personal shit.
Yeah. That's real. Like that's a real message from your mom. That wasn't.
That's a real story.
Yeah.
So it's not even you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just asked her the question and sat my phone down. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Upon like while I've been listening to it, definitely feels very personal.
Yeah,
Definitely like a glance at who you are. You know,
trying to give you my childhood
yeah,
and my perspective up to now.
yeah,
You know, you notice a lot of shit in hindsight is 2020. You know what I'm saying? So I just looked back and told every story that I could. The first song was the day I was born.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The first song on the second disc is the day my father died.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All of them is personal stories. Crabs is a real story. I had to have that conversation with my mother. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, and especially with this album being so personal, some of that shit that I said, when I hear it back, it's like, oh, damn, I said that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, shit. When my mama heard some of that shit, she was like, man, I told you don't be telling these people my business. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But that shit is just real. To me, the most important thing is authenticity.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So I just try to be as transparent as I could with this project, and if you can relate, you can relate.
yeah,
Yeah.
You can definitely tell like the way you have it laid out. It's definitely telling the story, and you can pick up on it throughout the whole album. I really like I guess like I don't want to give too much away, but like the interludes.
Oh, yeah,
I guess.
yeah.
The story.
Yeah, that's the homie. She funny as hell.
oh yeah. She
She
did
funny
the
as hell. Shout out to Lil D, man.
thing, yeah. And it definitely gives it a album feel. You know, like. You put your work into making sure you get skits and transitions and the sequencing.
Try to do some throwback shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and
Take
it
back
gave
in the
that
day.
vibe without it sounding dated. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
So,
That's the struggle.
yeah, yeah,
That's the balance once again.
yeah.
What's y'all favorite song?
I don't know. I'm bad with names,
Yeah,
but
me
the one about your father that's
Passing?
like passing. And I mean, I don't want to give too much away, but
I don't care.
you rapping from his perspective on the first verse. I'm
that
like,
fucks a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm like, dog.
That
Like,
fucks a lot of people. Though.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
fuck myself up with that.
I bet, man. Like, that's like channeling your dad at that moment. Like, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was. I don't know if you know what you're saying, right? Because words are very particular. But what you're saying is what actually happened.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that.
Okay.
Like that happens to me,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
So I did it and got to the end of it, and I was like, "Wait a minute,
Yeah.
nigga, what?"
Yeah.
It's like him talking through me. It's not me doing that intentionally. You know what I'm saying? That's how I even get to the second verse.
Yeah.
A lot of times I don't. If I was to tell people my process, I just said this to a producer who was complimenting me on the song we just did. I was like, bro, I just tell you what the beat tell me. I'm not thinking intentionally when I'm starting. So when I heard that first verse, which sounds crazy because I wrote it, whatever, right? When I heard the first verse, I was like, oh, I got to tell my side of this, which is how you get the second verse.
Yeah.
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 That's my favorite song, though.
Yeah.
For sure.
That one.
And it makes some people sad. They be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But to me, I don't know. It make me feel, it's like a feel-good song to me still. It's very emotional.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can see kind of both sides feeling sad. Like, I mean, I felt sad when I first heard it.
Yeah.
but no.
Damn, that's some heavy shit.
Yeah, especially when I realized like what you were doing in that first verse. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I love that shit.
Yeah.
What about you?
Honestly, I'd say either Crabs or Open 24 Hours, man. Hate to be basic on that one since it just dropped.
You know what's crazy is, shout out to Donnie. Donnie didn't like the 24 Hours beat.
Oh, really?
He made it.
That'd be hard.
Matter of fact, he made all them beats.
Okay.
But he didn't like that beat. And I was like, you fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a tough beat, man.
What? That beat is crazy. You tripping. And then I heard them scratches. I had DJ Mike B come put that scratch hook on there. You know what I'm saying? That shit is hard as fuck. That should be bang. But that became the single because everyone who heard it gravitated to that song.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like you. But Crabs is the shit.
Yeah. Yeah, Crabs.
I'm saying Crabs is one of the ones my mama was mad about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I said some shit on there. That might be my favorite beat on there.
Yeah.
That shit sound like a bomb is dropping. when it gets to the hook.
Yeah.
Well, like I said before we were on the camera, your beat selection, man, is great.
Oh, yeah, appreciate it.
Great beats.
Yeah, you
all
be
throughout.
like, not even this album, but like all your other projects. Like, I don't think I ever heard you rap on a bad beat, man.
Yeah,
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I had a local rapper try to tell me that I'm terrible with my beat selection.
Oh, for real?
that's crazy.
I was like, oh, okay. I guess, buddy. Music is subjective, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what his beat selection sound like now, because
Smart man.
we talking down on that. I don't know what.
Smart man.
Yeah.
So, like, what goes into the process of you picking beats? Like, have you ever had any bad beats sent to you?
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, I remember one time, this one guy sent me like 300 beats, bro. Bro, why would you do that? There's no way I'm going to find a fire. And the thing is, if you send me 300 beats, if the first 5 not fire, forget about it. I'm not torturing myself, right? Yeah. No. But for me, I'm very spiritual and very like emotional, like an energy person. So like most of the time, it'll make me start rapping when I first hear it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then with me and Donnie's working relationship, like 24 hours, I was there when he made that beat. He kind of forgot about it, but while he's making the beat, I'm hearing the hook in my head. So I hear the hook and the concept in my head. I already know what I'm doing with that. It's like, oh yeah, that's that. This fire. Leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? So I really go off how the beat make me feel. If the beat make me rap instantly, then yeah. If it don't, then it ain't for me.
Yeah.
Even if it's fire, like I can recognize a fire beat and then be like, that's just
Not for you.
I done told Donnie to like other local rappers, like, hey, you should send that beat to such and such. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's fire, but it ain't for me. It ain't speaking to me.
Yeah.
That's unique, man. That's good.
I mean,
You just know what you like, man.
oh yeah, and you gotta know yourself and your style, your sound, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's tailored to you. I feel like that's another thing too. Back to authenticity. I feel like a lot of people right now be trying to make what they think people want to hear or what's hot or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I make what I like.
Yeah.
I seen Pharrell say that. I can't remember who it was. It might have been Kanye. But somebody asked Pharrell how to make they sound. And he was like, you just make what you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Make what you like and that'll be your sound.
Yeah. Don't just try to chase waves and stuff.
Yeah, nah. That shit lame.
You're not hopping on no rage beats anytime soon.
I don't even know what that is. What the fuck?
You know, like that Cardi sound.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that to myself.
That opium sound.
Somebody told me the Kendrick verses on Cardi album was mid. And I said, looking for a fire verse on a Cardi album is like looking for a good steak at McDonald's.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? That's not even what, I don't even listen to that and I know that's not what that's for.
Yeah, it's like bars.
It's like party music, right? Like raging.
Yeah,
like,
raging.
Fuck out of here.
Which I don't listen to Cardi either.
Nah, I wouldn't think so. It's not, we're not even from that era. That's something,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
That's my nephews and stuff.
There we go.
Yeah.
Damn, we unk status.
Yeah,
That's
for
crazy. You know what I'm saying? Big unk status.
Yeah, for real.
We are not allowed at the rage party.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not,
Can't
going,
get in.
not pulling up.
Nah, hell no. Driving by.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Some of this music today is just, I guess we are unk status. I'm just like, what is this?
Y'all 30?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just turned 30.
You just
Oh, yeah. Damn. Which means y'all was born in what, 95?
I'm 93.
Yeah, 95. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Y'all seen some dope shit. This shit we got now, man. Shit is scary.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at like the mainstream, right? I feel like there's a lot of good shit underground, but like, if we look at 2025, what's the best rap album that's came out of 2025?
Mike gonna tell you Jello. I'm just gonna tell you right
Jello ain't dropped yet. He ain't dropped the album
I
yet.
just heard Jello name for the first time on the Joe Budden podcast.
Okay.
And I thought they was joking, like making a play off of Jelly Roll.
Oh yeah.
But Jello's a real
now. Oh,
artist.
Jello, yeah.
Fuck out.
D'Angelo Ball, man.
You follow?
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck no. Fuck no. No disrespect, but fuck no.
I think have you heard any? I'm sure you haven't. Have you heard
Got
any?
that one viral song,
Yeah.
right? I heard a little bit of that.
Yeah, you wasn't feeling it.
Not at all.
He got that
Super cool. on it.
05 Hot Boys Louisiana sound. You know, even though he from Chino Hills, LA.
05 Hot Boys.
Maybe not 05. Maybe not 05.
I don't even know if the Hot Boys were still around in 05. Like,
I just said random year, bro.
Yeah, like it sounded more like No Limit to me.
Yeah, No Limit.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
cool on No Limit.
You ain't a No
I
Limit?
fuck with Cash Money.
Nah, No Limit.
No Limit?
Yeah.
Master P?
Yeah.
Silk the
Silk
Shocker?
the Shocker?
Get the fuck out of here.
Snoop for
What?
Snoop for a little bit, you know?
No.
Nah, okay.
Mystical had some dope
Yeah,
shit.
Mystical.
I mean, Snoop gonna be fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, Snoop.
I'm not putting Snoop with No Limit.
Yeah,
you
nah,
know what I'm
nobody.
saying? I don't want to hear No
Snoop.
Limit. I don't want to hear nobody trying to be No Limit in 2025. Nah, Jello. I didn't even know that was bro name.
Yeah.
More power to him. That shit is whacked on that. All right.
Hey, what you think about Will Smith in 2025, man?
Fuck out of here. Are we crazy?
Have you ever, like, his older albums, have you ever gravitated to
I
them?
respect Will Smith
Yeah.
as an MC.
Yeah.
Before 2000.
Okay, before Switch.
Anything before that's funny. Anything before 2000,
Yeah.
I fuck with Will.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Will Smith could rap.
Yeah.
In the 80s and 90s, it's like he was doing his thing.
Yeah.
Everybody had to rap back then though.
Yeah.
Like Kid and Play out rap half the niggas we dealing with today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I fuck with it. But that shit that he just dropped, I wouldn't even press play on that. I wouldn't even try to listen to
Yeah,
that. Why would I do that to myself?
I couldn't do it.
Fuck.
I think his problem is he kind of does what we said. He kind of tries to chase the newer sound.
Yeah, from what I heard people talking about, it sounded like he had writers. Like Big Sean might have wrote some of it, and Joyner might have wrote some, and
Yeah.
I mean, you just sound like niggas that we already listened to. Like, what do we don't need your voice on that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You just AIing yourself, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that, bro. No, I'm not listening to. No, bro. That's crazy. Will Smith dropping an album in 2025. Not on my bingo card. That's some wild shit. Give us another movie.
There you
For
go.
real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as far as artists in 2025, I don't even know.
I don't know any albums that really dropped this year that caught my.
Man, bro, we starving out here in these streets.
I'm still listening to GNX. Like,
We had a great year last year.
Yeah.
Now it's just like, is everybody scared? You know what I'm saying? Nobody will come outside. Cole can't fucking drop because nobody respects him no more, which I think is fucked up. You know what I mean?
I'm still ready for Cole to drop, but
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like he waiting on something like,
Yeah.
bro, that album done.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That album been done. You probably got 4 versions of
Yeah,
that
exactly.
motherfucker. Give us one of them. You know what I'm saying? God damn. Shit. But yeah, ain't none of the big dogs drop. We know Drake gonna drop.
yeah.
He probably gonna drop this summer.
Yeah.
I can see that.
He can't not drop, so he gonna drop something.
And he been on that though.
Yeah,
He been on that every 6 months away for a minute. Yeah.
Well, we waiting for that FM 4840, man.
Yeah, man. May 20th, man. Go buy that. You know what I mean?
that's how we need to be gravitating towards.
Double disc joint. Yeah, man, for sure. That shit is it's pretty good if I must say so myself. I really surprise myself, I ain't gonna lie. Whenever I go back and listen to it, I definitely feel like it's my best work, the most cohesive. I feel like that production is Donnie did his thing, man. That shit is top tier. You know what I'm saying?
You mentioned it's a double album. You dropped the first half back in December, right? It was only for sale though. Yeah. Is this one gonna be streaming out? Okay.
That's why 24 Hours came out today, like
Yeah.
on streaming. You know what I'm saying? And then on the 13th, the pre-save and the pre-sale link will go up, and Lemonade will get released with that.
Okay. Okay.
And on the 20th, both copies will come out.
Yeah.
I was gonna do a volume 1 and a volume 2, but then we decided to just put it together.
Yeah. I mean, it works all well together.
Yeah, it's the same
regardless.
shit.
Yeah.
It's the same vein. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I was stuck in that zone for a minute. I mean, it's really where I'm most comfortable at. That pocket is my pocket, so we could do that with our eyes closed.
Yeah. What was your approach with releasing the first half, like for sale only?
Man, because when you just look at the market right now, bro, it's just not conducive to the artists.
Yeah.
You feel me? The way the streaming is set up, it's way too many cars on the freeway. So this shit is crowded, you know. The only people I've seen break through the algorithm are the people who release consistently. You know what I'm saying? And everybody doesn't believe in that method. And so I also use it as a metric to see, like, okay, how many fans do you have? Because for me, this whole process is like a rebirth for me, right? So it's like, okay, this is the first project. How many fans do we have that's willing to buy something if we put it up that's only for sale?
Yeah.
Once we get that number for right now, we know we building on that. That's where we start. That's ground zero. And then we build from there. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to see who would actually support by spending that $10 to have that album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's always good to get that support because
and because we still looking for. I have multiple ideas that I keep to myself for right now, but I'm very much a student of the Nipsey Hussle approach, and even like what La Russell is doing right now. And I've already seen in my mind where the future of streaming is going, right? And the artist has to remove the middleman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Has to, because we getting fucked. We get a fraction of a penny for a stream.
Yeah.
Think about it like this. This what fucked me up. Because I'm a math guy. I'm going to ask y'all to see if y'all know. A 10-song album. How many times do you have to listen to that album in its entirety for it to count as one album sale?
I feel like it's something crazy.
Yeah.
Come on, pick
I
a number.
mean, I'm hoping no more than like 10.
Okay.
I was gonna. Man, see,
You rather?
I'll say 15, just because
Say
I
15.
want to be different.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
150.
Oh,
150.
hell no.
150.
That's crazy.
150
Listen to the whole album
every single song
150 times.
150 times.
Full length of the song too.
That's one album sale.
Man.
Damn.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? How is that fair?
Yeah.
How does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's insane,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
my gosh.
What? You know how hard that is to do?
Yeah.
So the only guys doing it is the guys that's on playlists.
Yeah.
Why? Because you really only have to listen to 30 seconds of the song.
Okay.
Right? But if it's on a playlist, I'm not even really listening to that all the time.
Yeah.
But that'll hit. It might play for 30 seconds before they change the song, but that's still counted. But there's so many people playing this playlist that your numbers is getting driven. It's like the playlist is a new radio.
Yeah.
But other than that, how is that fair?
Yeah.
What album do you listen to? What album did you listen to each one of y'all 150 times last year?
I
don't even know if there was one album I listened to every time.
That's what I'm saying,
my
bro.
favorite albums.
Yeah, literally.
Like, what are we talking about? How is that fair?
Yeah.
But that's the game that we operating in right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Oh, fuck that. Buy my shit.
Yeah, for real.
Please.
Yeah, support the artist.
And they gonna pay you the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same money
Yeah.
after they listen to it 150 times. Oh, and then let's not forget that is different for pre-paywall. Right? So like free streams don't pay the same as paid streams.
Yeah. Like free Spotify.
Yeah, it don't even add up. Like they won't even show. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like
man.
I've tested it before on a free Spotify account. I can go play my song, and then I can look at my analytics, and it won't show.
Oh, okay.
I played it once. They don't really. You got to play that whole like 5 times.
Yeah.
And then you get one.
Yeah.
That's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? It's the game. Or you'll see people, you can check people DistroKid.
Mm-hmm.
My DistroKid might say right now I got 8 million streams.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the money for that though.
Yeah.
Where did
It
it
ain't
go?
showing. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I do things like put something up only for sale, or like for my fans, my core fan base, what a lot of people consider my best project is not on streaming.
Okay.
It's called Firebird. It was a CD. It was $22. You had to buy it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Little shit like that, cause just out of frustration, really.
Yeah. I don't blame you, man.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Sure, man.
You know, I think it is like we grew up in the LimeWire era.
Yeah.
I feel like
LimeWire.
yeah, shout out to LimeWire, man.
Rest in peace,
A lot
man.
of my early raps got written because of LimeWire.
Yeah.
So
And I feel like the industry, they lost so much money off of that time, and then they kind of overcompensated with the streaming. Like,
because I always thought it was a myth that they owned portions of Spotify,
yeah,
but that's real.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, they get a little share.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You getting paid on both sides,
Yeah.
right? And then some of them have started selling their shares in Spotify recently.
Oh, really?
It started in 2018 because Spotify tried to X them out. They had rolled out the beta version of Spotify Direct, where as an artist you didn't need any platform to get your music to Spotify. You could just pull Spotify for artists up and upload
You just
it
upload,
straight
yeah.
to them.
Yeah.
The label's like, nah,
Like, we got that. We got that.
fuck that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna give it all the way away. I know I'm not the only person who to figure this out now, because I figured it out in 2018. But think about that though. Or what I say is, think about the transition from cable TV to where we at now. You're gonna see the music industry do the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And they're gonna make even more money. Because instead of paying for one app, right?
yeah.
You gotta have like 20.
And they tried a little bit, you know, with the Apple exclusives and stuff.
Yeah.
Then they got rid of that, but I can see it. I can see it happening.
Because I mean, truthfully, most streaming platforms don't really make money either, though.
Yeah,
Like Spotify's been bailed out. I don't know how many times.
yeah.
They got a whole show about that shit on Netflix called Playlist. You should check it out.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
Bank done gave them $1 billion bailouts like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, man. Crazy,
man.
Fuck streaming though, basically. Buy this shit. So
Yeah.
May 13th, go to iTunes store. God damn it, give me $10.
Yeah,
There you
this
go.
is $10. Like
It'll be
10.
worth it.
That one was definitely worth it, man.
Oh, yeah. Without a doubt,
Double
man.
disc,
Yeah,
classic hip hop shit, but it don't sound dated. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So real quick, after people hear the album, what do you want them to walk away with knowing about you as an artist?
Wow, that's a heavy question. Authenticity, the best way to put it. That I'm authentic. I pay attention to detail. That I'm willing to be transparent with you. That I'm willing to be naked in front of my audience. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not someone who's trying to sell you something that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, and I joke about it because it is funny and shit, but it's very personal stories on this project. When you talk about crabs, that's one of my favorite songs too. That's a very personal song. That's a song I really had to have a conversation with my mother about because of what I said on the song. You know what I'm saying? But this is my real life, and that's what I tell her when we had the conversation, and I ain't gonna give it away, but that's the conversation I had. And she's like, motherfucker, I tell you. I said, mama, I ain't a lot of them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And she was like, nah. You feel me? So just that I'm a real person from a real place, and I'm human just like you are, and we should be able to relate on certain levels. You feel me? And that the title comes from the brand that we launching, which is the Pharmacy Family. You know what I'm saying? So as a revolutionary, I asked myself, what could I offer to my people in this time? And the answer that I came up with was the pursuit of self-sustainability, right? So being able to live off of the land and not be leaning on the government for sustenance, right? So the FM 4840 comes from an idea that we're pushing towards to where if everyone had an acre, what could we do with it, right? It's 4,840 square yards in an acre. You feel me? So right now we starting with a small portion of an acre. We're going to work ourselves up to one. But we starting a garden, planting our own food, making juices with these foods and things of this nature. You know what I'm saying? That's what the brand is about that's attached to the album. That's what the title is. Yeah.
That was deep, man. We appreciate that.
That's real, especially being self-sufficient like that, trying to...
Yeah. We need to be able to live off the land. I was talking to my grandmother about the way that she came up. And she was like, I never remember being hungry.
Yeah.
Right? They had everything there. They grew all of the vegetables. They canned them. Her father killed one cow, one hog every year and split that with his brother's family. You want something else, you go fishing.
Yeah.
She was like, we only went to the store for flour, sugar, shit like that.
Yeah.
Everything else they made themselves, and they never went without.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like even when we talk about the inner city or impoverished neighborhoods, hunger leads to a lot of crime.
Yeah.
No matter how crazy that may sound, like, you know what I'm saying? People not being able to fulfill themselves physically leads to a lot of bad shit.
Yeah.
Right? So if we could place these farms around our communities to where people could basically be eating for free or you working for the food because you're doing it yourself, right? I feel like we would be in a better place. I feel like that could relieve a lot of stress off of people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Y'all gotta eat, man.
Every day, B.
Yeah.
That's right. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, on a lighter note, man, if you could trade places with another rapper for 24 hours, anybody, dead or alive, well, alive, I guess.
You don't want to trade places with that, man. Damn. Any rapper, how do you not say Hove?
Okay.
Like, who else is it? Ooh, in 2025, K-Dot.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Right now,
Yeah.
K-Dot.
On top of the world right
I
now.
just looked at that footage. You in the arena, bro. They going crazy.
Sold out.
What? K-Dot. For sure. And I'm close to SZA for 24 hours. It's going down.
Hey, can't be mad at that, right?
Yeah, I'll be K-Dot for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was just in Dallas. Did you get to go to the show?
Great question. Nah, I don't really like concerts.
Oh, okay.
I never really went to them growing up.
Oh, really?
And then now, yeah, man, I came up poor for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, no concert, nigga. What? Hell nah, I'm gonna be to slap the shit out of me. Begging for a concert ticket.
Yeah.
But they just made me mad. I just want to rap.
Oh, okay.
When I be there,
You trying to get over there?
well, I'm trying to get off.
Yeah.
I'll never forget when I was telling you about Stone. 'Cause shout out to Stone. Stone took me on the Texas leg of the Wu-Tang Clan 36 Chamber anniversary tour. So I did 4 dates with them here, right? And we was at an after party, and I ain't gonna say who, but some people from Wu-Tang Clan and affiliates is performing at the after party, and I'm standing on the side of the stage staring at them, and Stone could see it in my face. He came up to me, he said, "You want to snatch the mic from me right now, right?" I said, "Man, he ain't doing it right." You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that shit just, they competitive shit we was talking about. Yeah. Bring it. When I'm at a show, I'd be like, oh, pass me the fucking mic, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the most, when people say, when I seen Tupac say that shit was better than sex before I ever performed, I was like, he fucking crazy. But the high you get from being on stage is different, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Especially with them, that's my largest crowd, 5,000 people.
Yeah.
5,000 people, for me, that shit looks crazy.
Yeah.
You can't even really see nobody.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine what he doing. What?
80,000 in an arena. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Like, what?
Yeah.
Nah, that's wild, bro. Shout out to K-Dot, man.
You just getting that energy from everybody in the crowd.
You know what I'm saying? Because I felt it from the Wu-Tang. I knew that was going to be my biggest crowds. So I was like kind of nervous in my mind, right? And we got a dice game in the show. We do some bunch of extra shit. So the first one is in Dallas. So I'm telling myself like, okay, I can have the least amount of nerves here.
Yeah.
Right? Even though I've never seen 5,000 people. But because of my father and the work that I put in that age group, and I didn't think about this beforehand, this is hindsight, I'm well known to that crowd. Mm-hmm. So when I came on the stage, the crowd erupted. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Boy, it's lit. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't imagine the energy from 5,000 people is fucking, you ain't go to sleep.
Yeah.
So 80,000?
Crazy.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. I'll lose my fucking mind. I promise you.
We recently mentioned our Mount Rushmore of rappers on our latest episode, man. Who would you put all time?
Mount Rushmore?
Mount Rushmore, man.
Bro, you killing me. They be asking top 5. You done took one off, said top 4.
Top 4, man.
Holy shit. This is going to be controversial. Y'all ready?
Yeah, who you got, man?
Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
Rakim. Fuck. Mount Rushmore. Fuck. Fuck. I don't want to do the Biggie and Tupac.
Okay.
Who's number 5, man?
Who would you put in that 5th if you could?
Oh.
If you could. It looked like you didn't want to be one. So.
Nah, because it's really 50 rappers that can go in the top 5, if that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Right? It's like
for different reasons.
Yeah, you put them in your top 5. It's 50 niggas. If I hear you put them in your top 5, I'm not going to argue with you.
Yeah.
Right? But Method Man is my 5.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So you got Lauren. Was Lauren like your top 1?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Even with one album? Well, 2, kind of?
I'm glad. I kind of.
Yeah, 2. Let me say 2. Let me get
She got 2 albums.
Yeah, and the Fugees album. So
I ain't even gonna do that to you. See, now we at 4.
Yeah, so
she got 4 albums.
Yeah,
I don't know why she's hated so much.
I think her attitude is why she's hated.
You're right. And I have supreme bias. I had to realize this recently. I didn't grow up with rap music in the house.
Okay.
The only rap that we could listen to was Tupac and Lauryn Hill. Mm-hmm. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, my mama played that shit more than she play anything. So I know that forwards and backwards. Yeah. That album really raised me. Yeah. So you can't tell me I'm not a kid you can convince anything about Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
And then, but I also add difficulty of content to the way that I grade MCs.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. So because of what she's rapping about and the way that she's doing it, it's more difficult. Like when niggas rap about bullshit, we could do that all day. Like that's very easy. Yeah. But to come with some intellectual shit, she's damn near a Christian rapper. It's a lot of scripture in her shit. You know what I'm saying? The way that she's kicking it. Like she's definitely a conscious rapper. Right? But she's rapping at the highest level that you can rap at while remaining conscious. Yeah. Lauren don't have no bullshit. Nah. Every other conscious MC has some bullshit rhymes where they was rapping about some bullshit. Lauren don't.
They try to do that one for the radio.
Always, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Always. Lauren don't though. Like I don't. And I'm not one of those. You got to do it. Like even that. I feel like you can have Andre in your top 5. Okay. Like he don't have no solo rap app. So what?
He's done enough.
He has verses that's better than niggas' albums. Yeah. Their whole entire body of work. Yeah. I done told a rapper before, I can stand in front of you. You can rap 100 different verses. I'm going to rap the same verse 100 times and I'm going to beat you every time. That means I'm better than you. Yeah. I don't have to change the verse. You don't have one verse better than this verse. Yeah. How can you be better than me?
That's true. It ain't about quantity, man.
No, this one trumps you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at Lauren. Rakim, he changed rap forever.
Yeah.
Like niggas bite Rakim and don't even know it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to me, nobody has shifted the culture in that manner since him. So you got to give it to him. And we get Nas off of Rakim. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah.
And then Biggie, best flow ever.
Yeah.
Most unorthodox cadence and patterns, right? Immaculate Swag, 2 classic albums. And then Pac, you know, if it's not for Lauren, Pac really the greatest.
Yeah.
And mind you, I'm saying all this is a whole stand.
Yeah.
I am head of the whole stand committee.
Yeah.
But Tupac Shakur, bro, once again, is what he's talking about. And how poetic he was. Like, that's what I strive to be that impactful with my words. And to still possess a level of poetry in my rhymes and what I'm saying. That's how I like Crabs is really a poem. That's some poetic shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a real true story. And it's written in a poetic nature.
Yeah.
Who the fuck was y'all? Someone.
You ain't gonna like mine, but I had Big and J.
I fuck with that.
I had Kanye.
He's not a rapper.
I mean, he rap. That's his avenue of music. You know.
So who you got?
But not
Dr.
as
Dre after that?
Nah. I got Thug in my 4.
Thug who?
Young Thug.
Like Zero?
Nah, like Young Thug.
Young Thug?
But
holy fuck,
I didn't base it off of best rapping ability. I was doing impact basically.
Impact.
Yeah.
Blasphemy.
I know, like
Blasphemy.
Thug's impact.
No.
He got a lot of sons.
He got
a lot of sons.
Okay,
out there.
who Impact is also influence, right?
Yeah.
Who's the most influential rapper of all time?
I say Jay probably.
No.
Nah, Big. Well, Jay gets his from Big. His influence from Big. So, but Rakim probably, right?
No.
Who you got?
Not in totality. As far as rhyming, probably. But the most influential rapper of all time, who you got?
Oh, man. Influential, man.
Total package. Influenced everything about rappers after him moving forward. It's a very easy answer.
Is it?
Very easy.
Oh, I ain't got it, man.
It's like by far. It's Lil Wayne.
Oh,
well, yeah. Okay.
Oh, Wayne.
See what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, he was on mine. So
He was on
Oh,
yours.
thank you.
I had.
You can't put Thug on there without
I mean,
Wayne.
Thug got it from Wayne for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Off-brand Lil Wayne.
I don't know. I mean,
Great value.
he found his own avenue.
Ooh, great value, bro.
He great value Wayne.
He found his own avenue, though. You know.
He's found his own avenue.
Yeah.
So he made a Carter 2.
He
Has an album that's as good as Carter 2.
made a Carter 6.
Is it as good as Carter 2? And that is blasphemy.
Nah.
Blasphemous guy.
Nah, Carter 2, I'm glad you missed Carter 2 because that's one of my favorite albums of all
What?
time. Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah, Carter 2 is crazy.
Come on,
Like,
bro.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Who you got, Wayne?
I got Eminem,
Of course.
Wayne, Ye.
What is up with y'all?
Hey, man. Old school, old
You don't
Kanye.
think that Kanye got just as much influence as Wayne?
I don't think he wrote his rhymes.
See, he didn't. So, and I get it as a like you a pure MC, so I get that you can't really.
If we're gonna do the,
Yeah,
Ye, Dr. Dre,
and that's why you don't call him a rapper because he's just basically a
Ye,
producer.
Dr. Dre, Drake, Eazy-E. That's some Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
The niggas who didn't write their raps.
you got Drake in there.
So,
Yeah.
Anyway, my 4th, you'll like my 4th, man. I got J. Cole up there.
I fuck with that.
Yeah.
I fuck with that. That's tight.
Yeah.
Cole should be in some people. Cole is. You got me going on mad tangents.
Nah, go ahead.
What's Cole's best album?
I got Forest Hills.
Yeah, I'd probably say Forest Hills.
For real?
Yeah.
I think I'm going off season.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That might be the MC in me though.
Yeah.
Nobody else says that.
Yeah.
Those are his best raps since Warm Up.
Yeah. I'm not mad at that though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it's a good take, man.
And I do wish Friday Night Lights could have been his first album.
Yeah.
They really fucked him with that because you go back to Sideline Story and it's a couple creatures on there.
Yeah. You ain't feeling Mr. Nice Watch?
You'll find this. God damn.
There's some good songs on the Sideline Story, but
What?
But
Crazy.
there's also
Nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
That is in fucking sane, bro.
Breakdown on there.
Breakdown.
Yeah.
Breakdown to make you break down.
Yeah. There's also some duds on there.
Is Let Nas down on there?
Nah, that's Born
It's on
Sinner.
Born Sinner?
Born Sinner.
That's up. I think Born Sinner is better than Forest Hills Drive.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Born Sinner got some shit on there.
Born Sinner.
I listened to it this year.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cole, man.
Yeah. Cole got some.
It's a good catalog, man.
Yeah.
You got a dope Mount Rushmore. Your shit fucked up.
You got,
At least you got a wide palette though. I respect it.
yeah, you know, I'm trying. Yeah, some variety.
Sure.
But I always say like, Big and J are like my top two. Like,
For real.
regardless of
What's Ho's best album?
man, I think Black Album was the first whole album I really gravitated towards.
Mm-hmm.
So Black Album was a special. Like I remember watching the documentary and all that, The Fade to Black.
Yeah, I watched that shit.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you how many times.
Yeah, and that kind of just opened my eyes to like his greatness. I always knew Jay-Z growing up as a kid, just like the radio times, but like Black Album, then I went back to everything else. So
But you still got Black Album number one.
I still got Black Album no more.
I'm gonna go Reasonable Doubt.
I mean, you can't go wrong with Reasonable Doubt though.
Reasonable Doubt. I might have 444 at number two. I'm
not mad at that though. 444 is. A lot of people don't like to give it credit because it's latter half of Jay-Z's career, but 444 is
rapping his ass off. Shout out to him. So still rapping like that at 50.
a whole different perspective to
Crazy.
grown man raps. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Biggie too. We got the same birthday. Our birthday coming up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happy early birthday to y'all.
Yeah, man. For sure. Well, hey, man, before we get out of here, why don't you tell the people where to find you at? Remind them again about the album coming out, man.
You can find me at Rakim Al-Jabbaar on all platforms. May 13th, we got the pre-sale link dropping with the single Lemonade. May 20th, FM 4840, Loyal to the Soil, will be available on all platforms. Instead of streaming that thing, go buy it on iTunes, the Amazon store. And we'll have some vinyls in a couple months.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need a copper vinyl.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Add to my vinyl collection.
Legendary run, limited editions, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all go run that up. Go follow Rakim, man, and
For sure.
support local artists.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Buy the album.
Buy the album, bro.
Buy that.
It's worth it, trust me.
It's definitely worth it.
Trust us.
And it's really 2 albums in one, so you might as well.
Yeah, that's true.
You getting 2 for 1. So
Buy one, get one free.
yeah,
Right, man.
Sure.
Well, hey, man, we appreciate you sitting down with us,
Definitely
man.
appreciate
Appreciate y'all having me, man.
Yes, sir.
Fun.